Hello and welcome back to another episode. I have a huge announcement for you guys. Thriving On is going to be coming out with an academy. Yay! I've been so looking forward to this announcement because this is something that I have wanted to do for a very long period of time. I know Toby and Rachel are right beside me. We really do stand behind this choice and we're extremely excited to share it with you. Now, full disclosure, I'll go over what we envision it to be, but just full disclosure, this is going to take us a little bit of time to develop, especially the way that we want to. But I'm going to share with you guys what to expect in the future when we release it to you all in the public, but also what you can expect as we go, because we will continue to always add into this, adjust things, also make sure everything is up to date in terms of current research today, so on and so forth. So that's why we're calling it Academy, because it's going to be a continuous source of information to help you keep becoming what we want all people to be, the CEO of their health, right? But we've wanted to do this for a long period of time. And the big reason why is because we want to impact as many people as possible, help them become the CEO of their health. And it's really hard to find reliable sources that are also ethical and also there for long-term sustainability, help you get the results and then keep it and be able to do it on your own. Most people are just trying to keep you in their system so they can make more money off of you, or just try to do any like marketing strategy to make it really flashy for you to buy their stuff or hit a follow or a like, but it's not necessarily there to help you. And what we want to do is create a safe space for a lot of people to come in and get reliable information that they know that they can apply to their life. It is going to be ethical. And it's also on the perspective of always, these are tools to help you live your best life, not trap you in your prison. And that we want you to be able to do this on your own. We want you to be able to leave and have total confidence that you can do this for a lifelong change. But with that, knowledge is power. It's the tool that a lot of people need in order to achieve that. I know that was for me. Like when I was struggling with a lot of different things, knowledge was the thing that helped me really get over a horrible relationship with food, have more confidence in myself, start believing that I can do really great things with my body, but also that I can do this for a long time. And so we want other people to feel that way, but not everybody can afford one-on-one coaching. And that's our bread and butter right now. We have TO Fit, which is online personalized fitness programming for you. We also have TO Nutrition, which is personalized nutrition coaching. And then we have TO Plus, which is a combination of the both. But not everybody can afford one-on-one coaching. And there are some people that don't necessarily need coaching, which is awesome, but they just need the reliable information. And so what we're going to be doing is creating an academy where we're going to have multiple different courses. Once you're part of the academy, it's more of like a large community, or we hope to build it to a large community of people. And we're going to have courses on different topics that help you become the CEO of your health. And it's going to go over pretty much everything that we know, pretty much everything that we do with our own clients. We'll eventually build that out for you guys to have access to and be able to go through those courses, learn these things, and be able to apply it to your own life. So of course, this is going to take time for us to develop. This is going to take time for us to record, to come out with the outlines, to develop a lot of things that we have in mind for this in the long run. But we will eventually open this up in the course of a couple of months. We don't know the specific date. I will let you guys know as we get closer. But right now, we are just kind of in that stage of we just need to get the ball rolling and see how long it takes for us to record, to edit, to develop, so on and so forth. And then we'll start getting a better idea. But the last thing that we want to do is rush this and half-ass this. We full ass here at Thriving On, and make this something that's kind of like, this is kind of helpful. Not really. We want this to be really, really helpful for you guys. So here's what we envision for the academy. Okay. First, it's going to be called Become the CEO of Your Health Academy. It's a little bit long, but it's very appropriate because we've been saying from day number one, we want you to become the CEO of your health. And a lot of people have really liked it. They've really aligned with it because when you think about becoming the CEO of your health, it's a lot of taking ownership, confidence in yourself. You're able to do things, but also key other skills. You surround yourself with the right type of people that are smarter than you. You always have a growth mindset. You're using mistakes as ways to get better, and so much more. Like there's this whole picture of somebody that has a lot of independence, a lot of autonomy, a lot of confidence, but has a really, really great growth mindset and can achieve really great things in their life. And that's what we want people to feel with their own nutrition fitness, because I really do believe this nutrition fitness is the tool to help you live your best life. But the way that most people have been addressing and or using nutrition fitness, maybe it's just because they just need the right type of information, or they've been just learning from coaches or accounts or people, whatever, that are just not there to help them become the CEO of their health. They're feeling like it's a trap. It's a prison. And now everybody's like, oh, I have to eat healthy. Oh, I have to work out. Or, oh, if I try to take care of myself again, it's just another thing I'm going to fail at. Like, I want that feeling to end for people. And hopefully that academy will help with that. Okay. So this is how we're going to be building it out. Courses. Over a period of time, we'll be developing more and more courses. So what we're thinking of off the top of your head, which by the way, is subject to change as we go, we'll see a little bit more on how we want to develop it. But the first courses what we're going to do is meal prepping 101, because a lot of people just don't know how to meal prep and or are looking for ways to work smarter, not harder. This is going to be an approach of how do I meal prep really great foods? How do I simplify things? How do I reduce the confusion of how to meal prep, what to do, and some key tips that I have learned over the years to work smarter, not harder, not spend hours in the kitchen. That also is really great for you, like if you're on the go a lot and so much more. Like obviously we'll have a bunch of different ideas, so on and so forth. I know that Rachel right now is developing a lot of meal prep recipes as well. So like bulk recipes. So if you're a food prepper, you'll have bulk recipes where you can make protein in bulk, you can make carbs sources in bulk, you can make veggie sources in bulk that actually taste really great, but isn't overcomplicated. It doesn't have 20 different ingredients and take you 30 minutes to make. It's an in and out process, super easy, but tastes great. We're also going to have like sheet pan recipes, family recipes, single ingredient recipes. I want Rachel to come up with some maybe like ninja creamy recipes. So much more. There's a lot of different recipe packs that we're thinking about creating for you guys to get a lot of inspiration from as well. Then from there, we're going to also have tracking 101. A lot of people don't know how to track their food and they're wanting to learn how to track their food. But we want to make sure, again, that this is a sustainable approach. There's a lot of people out there that are learning how to track their food from an approach that what bodybuilders would do, which is not sustainable and borderline obsessive. And so I want them to learn how to track, but also have multiple tools in their toolbox, learn that there's more than one way to do so. And it allows you more flexibility, adaptability, but also a better relationship with that as well, which is a big thing that Thriving On helps with. Is we have a lot of people who are like, I know how to track my food, but there's almost borderline obsessive over it, or it's almost a little bit destructive relationship with it. So if we can fix that, it's going to be far more enjoyable. It's also going to be more sustainable. So we're going to also share our approach on that as well. We're also going to do healthy eating made simple. So for people that maybe are just getting started, they're not quite ready to track, or people that just don't want to track, which either one works great. We're going to have a whole course on that, on how to do mindful eating, essentially tips and tricks on how we teach our clients to do so, how to build a plate, what kinds of foods there should be on it, educating what they do, like work smarter, not harder foods that you can be eating that help you mindlessly stay within portion control, so much more. We're also going to be going into sustainable fat loss, how to go into a successful fat loss phase and be able to keep it off, but also feel really great. And we're going to be building this out even more. Like I want to build a course for strength training for beginners. I want to build a course for like muscle building, performance, all these different things, like just basically everything that we know about, everything that we help people with, we're going to be putting in there. We'll even have like a mindset course. We'll even have like a hormone health course and so much more. Now, of course, that's going to take some time to build out. So we're going to start on some of the big rocks first, and then we are going to keep developing from there over a period of time. Within our academy as well, again, it's going to be a community more than anything. It's going to be a place where you can surround yourself with like-minded people and ask questions, help each other out. Wow, Tobi myself and Rachel are really great, reliable sources and will help any way that we can. The point of a community is help each other out as well. Come together and provide perspective. Some of my favorite things I ever do are my Thriving On group calls, because a lot of my clients come in, a lot of our clients come in with a question, and I give my 2 cents, but I'm always like, hey, like, does anybody else have any advice, any other perspective, any other tips that maybe I'm not providing? And sometimes people come in and they provide really great tips. And that's the point of a community, is build off of each other and help each other grow, because there's so many different ways to skin the cat. There's so many different ways to think about things. There's so many different tips. And so more people, the merrier. So that brings me into the next thing, is that Tobi and I are actually going to be doing 2 group calls a month to help answer your questions and take all this information that you're learning from the courses and apply it into your own life. We'll also be doing a lot of fun things in terms of giveaways and so much more. The cool thing with the courses as well is, as you move through the courses and you complete these courses, you'll also be rewarded with things. Let's say a free coaching call with either myself or Tobi, which is valued at anywhere from $75 to $150. You can also get free programming as well, which is well north of, like one program would be well north of $100. You can also get discounted rates to one-on-one coaching if that's something that you want. You can get Legion supplements and so much more. So we're going to be doing a really, really great system to not only get you information, but reward you with the things that you need to keep growing, and basically rewarding action, taking action, growing, learning. We're going to be rewarding that. And we'll also be doing our challenges in there. We'll also be so much. I have so many ideas. Like, I won't drop all of them, but just know it's going to be a fucking party in there. I'm so excited. So let's go into where it's going to be at, what it's going to look like, and so on. So first and foremost, our community used to be in Facebook groups. We are no longer going to be doing it in Facebook. Okay. And here's the reason why. One, Facebook has made it very, very hard for us to organize our group. When you use Facebook groups, they have control of the algorithm. Okay. So what people see at what time and so on and so forth. So we have years of live trainings, guides, information, recipes, all the different things, but nobody can have access to it because the algorithm hides it over a period of time. And there's no way to organize it where people can just scroll back and see all the information that we've ever posted. So it's very unorganized. There's so many times we've done live trainings or given away free guides that a lot of people are really interested in. And they're like, oh my God, I just saw this and it was 2 months ago. Or like we shared it and people like a year later are trying to get it. And it's just very unorganized. And it's hard to keep up with on our side of things too, to make sure that you guys are getting the information that you guys need. So the other thing is that, I'll be honest with you, Facebook has been feeling a little icky for the past maybe like 6 months to a year. And it's because Facebook groups became really, really popular. When we started Thriving On, Facebook groups was just this basic tool that we were trying to just create a community. But other people were starting to see that it is a really great way to run their business too. But over a period of time, a lot of people have been doing a lot of unethical marketing strategies that has ruined it for other people that have been doing ethical marketing strategies within their business. Because guys, it's a business, right? You can't be mad at us for trying to run our business successfully so we can be here for a long period of time. But when you're going to other groups, it's very unethical, very icky, very much like just trying to cold DM people, like try to sell people in the DMs and all these different things. And so when people come into our group, when we just reach out and ask them if they have any questions, immediately there's a lot of distrust. Immediately. We've gotten a lot of rude comments to some of the people that are literally just going out and trying to answer questions or help people or help see if anybody missed any important information, because again, the algorithm just sucks right now. And we've just gotten a lot of rude comments, and it's really hard for us on our end to want to do it. But it's 100% understandable because of what we're seeing in the trends. So we don't take it personal, but it's also very hard to want to do it. And if we don't want to do it and you don't want to do it, we can both agree that it's not working. And so another thing is that I say this with all the love in my heart. I do. but Facebook usually does not have the best of people. Some of the people that we love talking to, the people that we love helping with, the people that are just rock stars within the community, and we just, they just exemplify thriving on and CEO of their health. They're just amazing. A lot of those people that we talk to, they're like, dude, the only reason why I'm on Facebook is because of you guys. Besides that, I'm never on it. I don't like it. And we're like, we don't like it either. Like we don't like it either. Like, and so if the people that we want to work with don't like Facebook and we don't like Facebook, then why in the hell are we still on Facebook? Like, it doesn't make sense. And so what we decided to do is, I still want to create that community. I still want to pour into the people. I still want to help a lot of people. That has never gone away. But I just want to do it in a way that, again, is sustainable for us, which is the theme of 2024, is we restructure things so it would be more sustainable for us and we'll be able to make a bigger impact in people's lives. And so what we're doing is we're going to be saying goodbye to the Thriving On community. It's called Surviving to Thriving community and Facebook. We're going to be saying goodbye to that soon. And hopefully having a lot of people join the Academy. Now, the group that was in Facebook was 100% free. Okay. Now what we're going to be doing is, yes, the Academy will be paid, but it'll be extremely affordable. And for what you're getting for it, it's going to be a fucking steal. I'll just be honest with you. It'll be a fucking steal for what you're going to be paying. We don't know the prices just yet. We'll be fully transparent on it. And more than likely, we will start the prices lower to reflect the amount of courses. But the more that we put in, the more sources that we have, the more value that we put in, we more than likely will increase our prices to reflect that. But we'll always give you guys a heads up. We'll always be 1,000% transparent on that. So that way you're aware of it. But trust me, it's going to be extremely affordable. That's our big picture, is just about everybody can be in there. Because when I first started my fitness journey, I had no money. I had no money whatsoever. I mean, I made it work. I got extra jobs. I paid for what I did, what I needed to, or like I worked for the money that I needed to in order to afford it, because I knew that my health was literally everything. I needed to take care of me in order to reach my goals. But I wouldn't be here without people providing really affordable sources. I want to be here for people just doing things for me for free. And so I want to continue that trend of paying it forward, but we also have to make sure that Thriving On is going to be sustainable as well. And we're going to be here for a long period of time. So it's a really great way to meet in the middle as well. So with that being said, what we're going to be moving to is a different community forum that is going to be much more organized. We have not decided fully yet what that forum is. We're stuck between the two, but when we do know and we've made it 100%, like for sure, we will announce it to you guys. Like I will be announcing what it's going to look like, building it out, where it's going to be, all these different things. So that way you guys get an understanding of what we're doing. But right now I'm just not 100% sure. So I don't want to just put that out there, but we are going to be going into a community forum that's going to be super user-friendly, super easy to use. It's also going to be extremely organized. All the information that we've ever put out there will be easily just go into the search thing and just search like a keyword of like fat loss, muscle building, recipes, creatine, whatever that you want to learn more about, you'll be able to put in the search bar, and all the different things that are in within that community will be able to pop up. We'll also have very organized areas where you can post recipe ideas. You can ask questions. We'll also be posting our own things like free workouts, all these different things. So it's going to be very organized, very user-friendly. But I think another cool thing about this is that it is also going to move you away from social media. A big thing that we're really big about is also mental health as well. Okay. And one really great way I believe that we can help with that is by removing our community from social media and making it its own little epicenter where you don't have to worry about social media or anything like that. I think social media is really great. It's changed my life. It helps provide a lot of really great information out there, but it's a double-edged sword too. And we can all agree that maybe scrolling a little bit less would be really great. Maybe following better accounts would be wonderful. And so I think that moving to a new forum will be really great for people to get away from the social media and just focus on learning, just focus on growing and being in a safe space that could potentially help with that. So that's also a side benefit that I'm hoping to have. So with that being said, like we are, again, building it out. Tobi and I actually just recorded our first 2 videos of the course. So I'm very excited about it. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I'll be sharing all the different things that we're going to put in it, and I'll be open and honest. And when we're going to be announcing it, we're going to be opening it, and so much more. But our goal is to make this epic for you guys. Our goal is to help you guys as much as possible become the CEO of your health. That's the big thing. So I'm really excited about it. I know Tobi texted me like yesterday, actually, after we're done with recording our first videos. And he said, let me pull it up really fast. He said this will be epic. Yeah, he was like, sorry, I'm reading it right now. He said, this will be epic. It's actually helping hundreds of thousands of people at the same time, basically do what we set out to do in the first place. This makes me so happy. And I couldn't have agreed more. This is what we want to do. We want to help as many people as possible. We want to help empower you with the knowledge that you need to become the CEO of your health. And so, so you're starting to see the appropriate name for it. Yes, it's a bit long, but I think it's 100% appropriate. So I just wanted to give you guys that announcement. We'll be, again, sharing more and more as we go, but look forward to it. Stay tuned. We'll be sharing it more and more. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. We'll be sharing that a lot. The emails as well. If you're not subscribed to that, please do so. You'll see announcements there. And when we do finally launch it, I think we're going to do like a whole grandfather thing where if you start with that, you stay at that price for the first X amount of people, just to reward those people that jump in first and take action first. And then from there, we'll build. So looking forward to it. Ah, I'm so excited. Sorry, a little bit of excitement coming out. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. You can hit me up, show notes below. You can find any of the contact information. Also, if you have any suggestions too, right? We would love to hear from you guys if you have any suggestions on what we should be putting in there, what resources we should provide, whatever you think we need to put in there. Just feel free to hit us up. All of our contact information is below. And yeah, that's it. Super excited. Thank you for listening for another episode. Until next week. Bye, guys.